Welcome to another edition of Got Gameplay on our YouTube channel. Every week you can listen to the radio show that we do. Just search Got Game, search Sportsnet. You'll find us. It's a radio show that we do on our network of radio stations that airs in Southern Ontario, but we also podcast it, so you can listen to it anytime that you want. But right now, it's Got Gameplay, so let's look at some gameplay. I am joined by Phil Brown, who was actually on this week's edition of Got Game on the Sportsnet Radio Network. Phil, welcome.
That's me. Hello. Thank you for having me.
That's Phil. And Phil, we're looking at Dying Light. We actually literally just finished having a conversation about Dying Light.
We did indeed.
And I was hoping to paint a good word picture for you so you can understand what the game is.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing it. And this is pretty much along the lines of what I was hoping for.
I hope this is along the lines of what I described.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. You might want to turn this off if you have a queasy stomach because in a second, some zombies are going to get hit.
It's going to be graphic. There it is. Oh, yes, indeed. That is graphic.
I'm doing my best because, well, I mean, we're not beholden to anybody with this video. We're not, like, this video does not fall under our CRTC obligations to be family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing my best to keep it family friendly for you. But at the same time, it's an M-rated game.
Yeah.
That's going to have some violence in it.
You're not going to be able to show a zombie game without showing some zombies get destroyed.
As that zombie falls down. So I'm doing what I can to avoid the violence, but there's going to be some violence, a lot of it more towards the end of this video. So just a fair warning, if you don't like that stuff, turn this off right now. But if you do, and I understand, Phil Brown, you're a big zombie fan.
I love horror movies, yes.
This is actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. The parkour seems incredibly smooth.
It actually is pretty smooth. I will say that. It was my favorite part of the game. I'm not a big zombie horror guy. That's not my realm.
Fair enough.
But I did find other things in this game that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed actually just running around the zombies and jumping on top of stuff. And you'll see the screen starts to get a little darker right now because I'm running out of stamina, which...
Oh, that's how they signal that?
Yeah, it gets... When you're running too much... that white flash, by the way, I got hit. Yeah, when you're running out of running stamina, or energy or whatever, your character slows down and the screen gets a little dark. And it is the most annoying thing because this is a big world. Like, it is a big map. Techland has provided you with a lot of places to run around. And it is fun to run around, but it's not fun to be held back while running around. That's what really sucks.
Do you think there'll be any codes to get rid of that? That seems about right, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, at some point you can upgrade yourself. There are Call of Duty-style perks in this game. So you can start off with a character that doesn't have much stamina, and as the game goes on, you build up stamina. So
Gotcha.
It's a game. I understand, and that's a sort of a gameplay mechanic. But when I'm just being thrown in this open world, which will not change very much because it's an open world, then holding me back through this lack of stamina that I have to build up really sucks.
Yeah. And there are no vehicles or anything? You're always on foot?
You're always on foot.
Yeah, so that would get very annoying quite often.
So... yeah, I mean, like, you can't even drive around here, as you say. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking if I should add anything to it, but no, really, I'm not. But this is about to get violent. These are actually human beings. There's another faction on this island that you're fighting.
So you have to kill humans and zombies. That's a lot to deal with all at once.
Well, I mean, in reality, you don't really have to kill anybody, as I just torch us all because I was going to lose that. But yeah, I mean, you have to survive, and sometimes in this game, survival means like taking somebody out. So that's what you do, and you do that by going around the world and finding stuff and crafting it into weapons or tools for you to use to survive. That's not what I'm doing here. This is the multiplayer, and I'm playing.
Oh, so this is are you playing as a zombie in this one? Was that what that thing that shot out of your arm was? Yeah,
I'm playing as sort of an infected guy. I'm not totally sure if I would call this a zombie.
Yeah.
The game really doesn't make that distinction as far as I can tell, unless I missed something. There's a chance that I missed something, but this game doesn't really make that much of a distinction between zombies and non-zombies. You're just all, like, not human. So, and when I said things were going to get violent in a second, this is what I mean, because as the zombie, your goal is that you have a whole bunch of nests that you are protecting. Your spawn is coming out of these nests. And we're going to jump cut a few times here as we just go for different parts of my gameplay, because I wasn't going to like force you guys to sit through 15 minutes of me running around this world, because it is a lot of you just stalking. Like, you're not Superman. You're not just going to go in there and take them out. You got to wait for the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times like this happen where it's like, oh, the guy saw me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he has this UV flashlight, but it only has a certain range. So if I'm outside that range, he can't touch me. So we're just sitting here staring at each other, knowing that neither of us, I can't get to him before he uses his flashlight. So, yeah, that's a bad move. So it's time to back off and find another plan. And I did. And I kind of went around and I took him down. And we jump cut again. And you'll see this time, we're down to, this guy has 2 more lives. The game is 4-on-3, but at this point, only this guy has 2 lives. So, there's shared lives between the team, but at this point, he's alone. So he gets all the lives. He gets all 10 lives. And I have, 4 bases to defend. I get unlimited lives, but 5 bases to defend.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Amazing how fast you're moving around with that, I don't know what you'd call it, the string that shoots from your wrist.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure what to call it.
Spider-Man power, perhaps?
Sure.
Yeah.
But you saw the screen go red.
Mm-hmm.
His UAV light takes away my energy. That's the gameplay
okay.
mechanic here. So they can defend themselves by hitting me with the UAV lights, or UV lights, or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
UAVs are actually unmanned drones. The UV lights. And once they do that, my powers go away. They can come and hit me with their clubs. But until then, I'm the more dangerous predator. As we see the game during the final, I love this. During the final life, everything sort of just becomes like windy and rainy, and lightning comes and it becomes super dramatic, and music starts playing. And you can see that orange guy is one of my spawns. I gotta protect him. They can't protect themselves. As the dude goes and tries to, like, he's gonna go over there right now and try and take him out. So I gotta come and take him out, but they can't see me. So, goodbye, human. And yeah, that's how you play the multiplayer part of this game, which is actually really fun.
It looks like a lot of fun, actually, yeah.
But unless you have any questions, that's it for this guy gameplay.
Okay, sounds great.